Hooray! I finally posted a new page for my webcomic Tales of Yukiniverse, and I hate it. Well, not really, but kinda. Here's the thing. You know how you have to scroll down in webcomics these days instead of turning pages like in a physical book? Well, I wanted it to recreate that scrolling feeling in real life and on actual paper. So I made this one-shot comic, then sketched out the layout of it in Photoshop. Then, when it was done, I printed that out on a bunch of A4 papers, covering the full length of the comic, and then I stuck them together with some tape, and then I realized that's not good enough. I needed it to be one long piece of continuous paper. So I went to a local print shop in the hopes that they would have some long pieces of paper. And they kinda had it, but it wasn't just long, it was also wide. And I believe it was 1 by 2 meters, which is kinda huge. And to top it off, it was a package of 10 sheets, which is way more than I would ever need. But the price was kinda fine, so I took it and I walked home with a tube filled with giant pieces of paper. The fun thing was that it was wrapped in a brown paper, which made it look like a giant cigar. And that was kind of fun to run around town like that. So anyway, once home, I cut one of the sheets into a smaller strip and then used that as the paper on which I was going to draw the final version of the comic. And oh boy, did that come with its own issues. Not only is a big piece of paper unruly to handle, the sketch I had made and Frankenstein together with tape was always moving, so I had to realign it all of the time. In hindsight, there are a lot of things that I could have done to make it easier for myself, but hindsight doesn't really help you at the moment when you're actually doing the thing. So yeah, I messed around, cursed, but I got it done. And the finished result actually looks pretty okay. And the thing is, IRL, it looks really nice. But once I scanned it and cleaned it up in Photoshop, I had a digital version that just doesn't have the same vibe as the real thing. And that's why I'm not happy with it. It doesn't look terrible, but it just doesn't work in the digital format in the way that I was hoping it would. I do love the real physical version, but alas, I can't really show it in its full glory because, camera angle, lighting, and all that stuff, I just can't capture its real essence. But yeah, now it's uploaded on Webtoon where you can judge it for yourself, link in the description. And for the real version, I'll see if I can make a hanging scroll out of it. I think it's called a kakemono in Japanese. I think that would look pretty dope and really enhance the vibe of that comic. Anyway, that's about it for this week. I did do some other stuff, but that's for another video. Also, those little animations in today's vlog took way too long to make for the few seconds that they appeared. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.